From one college athlete to another, I have a message for you. Dear college athlete, I want you to know that you are not alone in this battle and that it is very difficult because your jobs require a lot of patience, a lot of pressure, and consistency. You're trying to maintain both academics and athletics while trying to live your college experience. But I'm here to tell you that you are bigger than your sport. You are bigger than your performances, both in and out the classroom. You are bigger than anything that anyone tries to define you as. Don't let a coach, a teammate, a friend, a family member, or anyone place you where you're uncomfortable. You're okay to feel each and every emotion. You're okay to be vulnerable. It is not talked about enough what college athletes go through and how they feel mentally. We are human just like everybody else. We feel just like everybody else. Just because we could put on a certain performance doesn't mean our emotions are not valid. And to the college athletes out here, you will be heard and you are not in this alone. I want you to know that it is perfectly fine to fail. And it's perfectly fine to sit in that failure. But it's all about how you get up. And don't focus on what everyone else have to say about you. All that you feel is valid. When you fail, when even behind closed doors, when you succeed, no one sees the pressure behind the success, what it took to reach that success. And it's okay to feel how you feel. No one knows what goes on through your mind. You have to navigate through so many things because you're away from home. You're in a different atmosphere. You're experiencing something you've never seen before. No one talks about grief. No one talks about injuries. No one talks about traveling. No one talks about homesickness. These are all things that are valuable because everyone is experiencing life for the first time. But no one wants to go into what it takes to be a student athlete, a college athlete, what pressures the academics cause, what pressures the athletics cause. Yes, being an athlete is a blessing, and I'm not going to say it comes with a curse, but it comes with pressures because we have to live up to other people's standards. But we have to remember that their standards should not be prioritized in our minds. Yes, is it goals and objectives? Yes, there is because we have to put on a certain persona to fulfill what we need to fulfill for our academic and athletic success. But that shouldn't come to the cost of our mental health. There are so many people suffering in silence, so many tragedies happening in this world, and our job as a society is to prevent it. And student athletes should feel comfortable enough to speak up about their stories. I just want each and every student athlete, anyone watching this, to know that your story matters and whatever you go through is valid. I don't care what it is. You could have stubbed your toe or something, but like it should be taken seriously and never think twice about speaking up or seeking help for your mental health or your mental issues because it matters. No one sees the blood, sweat, and tears you do behind closed doors, whether it's on or off the court. It's so many mental pressures that comes with being a college athlete. You're not with family. Yes, you create a family within the atmosphere, teammates and all. But some stuff you tend to keep bottled up to yourself because you may not feel comfortable enough to express it to others because you don't want to be perceived as weak and soft. But little do we know, having that vulnerability is our strength, being able to express ourselves. But it has been normalized that when you express yourselves, you're not as strong as you should be, or you're not mentally strong enough. No, the more you able to embrace and show how you really feel, that's the stronger you become. That's the more comfortable you come around the people, around, around the people you're with. So I just feel like as a whole, college athletics needs to be better. It doesn't matter what sport you play. Each and every sport, there is someone facing something, and something that should be taught or brought to light. And it should be more advocacy around mental health. So if you're a college athlete out there, I want you to know that you're doing fine and you should be proud of yourself because you made it this far. It took a whole lot of dedication, a whole lot of sweat, a whole lot of tears to get to where you are now. Not anyone can get to where you are today, but yet you made it. You endured all the pressures and you overcame each and every obstacle and you made it to the level you would like to be at. But it's all about maintaining that level in a positive way without harming yourself mentally What is going on in your mind? What do you need to express? It's okay to get it out. We need to start normalizing that it's okay to say what you feel without being criticized by other people. Whether it's a fan, coach, opposing team, it doesn't matter who it is. It should be normalized because yet we know that we are humans, but everybody needs to know that we are humans. We're not just here for your entertainment. We're here to seek an education and get a college experience, just like each and every other individual that's in college. I just want you to know, if you're a college athlete watching this, that this is not the end. And if you're going through something right now, that like this is the beginning, you will overcome this, and this is just the beginning of your journey, and you will find joy in it as long as you give yourself grace and find comfort in the battles you're fighting. When I know that sounds kind of like wishy washy, but like what I mean is that like it takes a whole lot of courage to speak your story and to continue to fight until you know you can overcome it. So I just wanted to say that, and that like from one athlete, college athlete to another, um, love.